Coming up on Backstage Passport.
I can't believe it. All we want to do is play one more song.
It was a joke. 6 acres of dirt gravel lot.
So awesome.
How could this possibly get any worse? We have no exit strategy.
We're NOFX, screwing up since 1983. But these days we've got mortgages and families. So we're going on a sketchy tour. No country is too obscure. We're gonna drink and golf and fight and snort. We're NOFX, this is Backstage Passport.
NOFX, we're a punk rock band that's been around forever. Touring the U.S., it gets a little boring. We came on this tour to play crazy, chaotic shows, and we found it when we got to Chile. But next is Ecuador and Argentina, and things are kind of falling apart. Ecuador, the show was on tennis courts, which were rented out by rich kids who just pretty much hired NOFX to play their country club.
Totally uncovered, exposed wires. What happens if it rains? That's how people die.
The Argentina show was super good, and we wanted to play an encore, and the club owner comes down and says, no, you can't do an encore, you waited too long.
They're still here, listen. They're here. And I know what I'm doing too. He's not going to let it happen. I can't believe it. All we want to do is play one more song. Yeah. And he's like, no, it's my club. It's my gray hair. Is it because we're Jewish? What? Come on, buddy. Give me a hug, buddy. Give me a hug.
And now we're going to Peru, where no one has any faith that anything good is going to happen.
Yolanda está. Puedo hablar con Yolanda. Peruvian promoter, we don't even have a deposit from. They've said they've sent deposits.
He's a Peruvian flake.
Total Peruvian flake. She just told me, I have seen NOFX videos, and the place is as good as the videos.
She's seen the video when we played that lake in 1987.
Yeah. Whatever that video is, her idea of what's acceptable.
I think we're going to get screwed in Peru.
I'm always up for an adventure.
Whether we get screwed or not, we're going because, hey, 2,000 kids bought tickets, so we don't want to disappoint them.
So we arrived Peru, and the airport is full of fans. They're going crazy.
Tons of kids there, and they all want autographs, and they all want to put us in headlocks. Peru is one of the countries, it's not a normal stop for bands, and this is really the only chance for these kids to get to see us, because Peru, you know, it's far.
That was pretty cool to have all those kids waiting for us in the airport. They were stoked. We were there.
This show has to be great. I know, it's going to be great. A lot of these places, we get to the airport, and me, or El Jefe, or Melvin, we get recognized, and it really never happens to Smelly.
No one recognizes me. I am a member of the band, kids. We arrived to Peru, and finally I get some frickin' recognition.
Here, they finally recognized him.
I win! Eventually, I win! It gives me a sense of excitement that this show's gonna go off.
You think if I start running, they'll start chasing me?
The promoter shows up, Yolanda, a woman we've never met before.
Boom, boom, Yolanda. This doesn't feel right. Something Something's gonna go down.
Are we sure she's the actual Yolanda?
One of our friends in Argentina described her as a beast of a woman, so I got a feeling that that's her.
There's nothing more important than having a good promoter. So if you don't get someone there that you can count on and that does a good job, you could be totally screwed. So we land in Peru, and Yolanda didn't get the right vehicles.
I've spent 3 months on emails with this woman, and now Carlos with 2 weeks asking for 4 basic things, like to go to the hotel when we arrive. Simple, simple things.
All I want is a van for the crew, a van for the band, so that the band can go to the hotel and the crew can go to the venue and make it work. So we get to Peru, and what do we get? 1 bus. Oh, but I got a big bus. I told you 20 times I want 2 vans.
No, ya necesita irse. Necesita irse. Ya están esperando.
Things aren't working out exactly how they should be, but it's gonna work out, and just, you know, be nice. Some of our crew members sometimes they're mean and make people cry, and we're pretty nice, and sometimes they get real mean.
But they're totally faulty here, so you'll be here for like an hour in here just cooking.
So they're faulty.
We're being nice right now, but nothing's happening.
Making someone cry isn't gonna make it happen any faster.
Hey, Carl.
But it's just that kind of it makes you crazy. This so-called promoter that's supposed to have organized, and nothing's organized for you. It's just very frustrating.
Yeah, we're gonna get the out of here because this ain't gonna happen.
So we just took things into our own hands and just made it happen.
We need our crew to help pull things together. If we just left it up to the promoters, it would never happen.
Vámonos!
The crew and everybody has to go to the venue, and the band has to go to the hotel and do what they got to do.
I bet it'll be a really good show, and we'll be happy we came here.
We're driving up to the venue.
Wow!
It was a f***ing joke. It was an empty field. 6 acres of dirt gravel lot. Wow, we're gonna actually have to make this somehow happen.
So awesome.
It was definitely a nightmare.
God knows what's in our future. It can only get better, I'm sure, and by better I mean worse.
So this whole site's basically locked down.
The show is 60% not happening.
We have no exit strategy.
We pull up to this empty dirt lot. In 17 years or so with this band, I've never seen a venue in such bad shape.
Prime directive here in the dirt field. Be nice. Let's go up on the stage where we're not in the dirt.
I was feeling pretty, like, yeah, we're in Beirut, you know. There was part of a stage erected and no backstage. There was no food, no water, no help, no loaders. Wow, we're gonna actually have to make this somehow happen.
Dodgiest place on earth, but the best fan of the whole tour. There's hope. Yeah, okay, now we're back in business. Look at the plug. My luggage? That rules. We got the memo. We're supposed to be nice.
Exactly. Everyone here's been super cool. There's nothing there. There's no bathrooms. There's no nothing.
Power, no power, no power.
Well, you can't run a PA or make sound without some kind of electricity, so it was pretty retarded.
Kent's got to get a hold of Yolanda and send somebody down here.
After our initial meeting, Yolanda pretty much never came back and didn't answer her phone from that point on. She sent me a note. We will be back at 3 sharp or 2:50. She was extremely evasive. Where she was, I do not know.
Every step of the turn, it was just like, oh, this is bad. This is the worst it's ever been. How could this possibly get any worse? Ding, ding.
Cops showed up with some suits, said there's no permits for the show, and that there can't be a show here.
Cops are there, there's no permits, there's no show.
Oh, that's good. No permits, cops are there, no show. But dinner is going to be awesome, I understand.
Yolanda has not paid for any permits to do this on this site. So this whole site's basically locked down, police at both entrance and exit doors, and we can't leave until the permits are paid for. We're just sitting around waiting to go to jail or something, I guess. But hey, we're being nice.
Wow.
I guess our crew is out on the site trying to set up everything for the show.